Hi Reiki friends, it's Mary Riposo from Infinite Light Center and the Central New York Reiki Association, and I'm here to answer all of your Reiki questions. So today I want to talk a little bit about giving and receiving Reiki. Lately, I've been listening to the words we Reiki practitioners use when we talk about our practice. We tend to say, I'm working on someone or giving Reiki to someone or even doing Reiki on someone when we're practicing Reiki. Well, I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and I'm wondering if these are really the best words to use when we describe our Reiki practice. So when we look more deeply into our practice, we might begin to realize that these words really don't describe what's happening during a Reiki session. So let me explain. If you're working on someone, giving Reiki to someone, or doing Reiki on someone, then you're working, giving, doing, and the other person is being worked on, receiving, or passive. But are you, the Reiki practitioner, really doing all the work while the other person is just on the receiving end? Good question, right? But in Reiki, that's really not how it works. When we come together for a Reiki session, we share in the universal life force energy that's called Reiki. There's an old saying in Reiki that goes like this: give a session, get a session. Have you heard this before? Basically, it means that when we share Reiki with someone else, we're both receiving the benefits of Reiki because during that time, we move into a space of oneness, a non-duality, and there's only one energy field at that point. There is no separation. So during a Reiki session, we are receiving Reiki just as much as our clients are, and there's actually no work being done. There's no giver-receiver relationship. So I prefer to say that I'm sharing Reiki with someone else rather than saying that I'm working on them, giving Reiki to them, or doing Reiki on them. So I invite you to try on that idea the next time that you're practicing Reiki. And if you do, you may notice that you automatically become more peaceful during your session. You might realize that there is no work being done, that just being in the sacred space of Reiki with the other person is enough. And when that happens, you'll begin to drop any responsibilities that you might have been holding, like responsibilities to help or to fix or to heal the other person. A responsibility is basically to achieve a specific outcome. You'll drop them. And then you'll be on the way to truly sharing Reiki. So I'd love to hear what you think about this topic. So please feel free to comment below and feel free to ask questions below as well. I'm happy to take them, and you might see me making a video about your question. So thanks so much, and hope to hear from you.